my darlings, I am bringing you fresh face realness. I promised you that I was going to do a makeup tutorial for those of you who are interested, and I aim to please. So today we're going to be doing a quick face. In the mornings, I really don't know what I'm going to do. I really go by feeling. I go with my foundation, I go by how my skin is feeling, what I ate the day before, if I'm having a flare up, if my skin is feeling dry, if it's humid outside. I take all of these things into consideration, go out on the patio, see what's going on with humidity, and then I make decisions accordingly. And so I don't know what I want to do today. I like to do, because it's summer, I like to do something bronzy, but I may just give you like eyebrow and red lip. I don't know. I'm going to take you to the bathroom because the first thing that you want to do, if you want to, I'm not even going to say step up your makeup game, but if you want to do a quick face, it really is about organization. And so the reason why my makeup doesn't take a lot of time is because I have everything organized, everything's in its place, and so it's literally like bam, bam, boom, and I'm good. So I'm going to take you into my bathroom and show you my makeup setup, and then we'll pick what makeup we're going to kind of play with, and then we will do our face. All right, so let's go into the bathroom. Okay, so before we get into makeup, I want to show you a few things that I use on my skin. A few of you have reached out to me because I do have eczema, and you've been asking me what I use on my skin. And so one of the things that I use, and this is not in the order that I use everything, but I just want to show you a few things. So this is the Bliss Micro Magic Skin Renewing Microdermabrasion Scrub. So I use this when I have a breakout and my skin is fighting me, and I just need a light exfoliator just to remove some of the flakes on my skin, the flakes that'll come up, because that'll definitely show up in your makeup. So this is a scrub that I use. This is a Hydro Boost exfoliating cleanser, and so I use this because of the hyaluronic acid. It's an exfoliator, but it's very, very light. And so I lather it up, and I just spend about 60 seconds, rubbing this on my face. It actually makes my skin feel a whole lot better and relieves the inflammation. Now notice this is a tester. This is Dr. Barbara Sturm, darling. This is a very expensive serum. I got this sample at Neiman Marcus because that's where I buy CVS and Neiman Marcus. That's where I buy most of my makeup and skincare. And so I got the sample, and I have been milking this. I got this before I went to Puerto Rico, and I've been using it very lightly. This, after a breakout, or after an inflammation, this makes my skin feel so good. But there's some other serums that you can find. Just look for hyaluronic acid, okay? Same thing that this Neutrogena has, which you can get at CVS. But I got this at an event at Neiman's, and it's so good. This is a moisturizer that I use. It's part of the Hydro Boost family, and so this is a cream that I can use when I'm not having a flare up, and I'll talk about my flare ups when we get back and sit down to do the makeup. But this is something that I can use every day when I'm not having a flare up, and even when I have a flare up, I'll put this on. But this, darling, this Nivea cream that our moms and our aunts and our grandmas used, this is the best thing when I have a flare up. This calms my skin right down. I can put makeup on over it, but I try not to. I try not to wear makeup when I put this on because this is very greasy. Or I'll put it on the spots where I'm having an inflammation. But when we sit down, we'll talk about that and where I place it. But this is the best thing. This is the only thing that calms my eczema down when I've been a bad girl at the cheese section at Whole Foods. So we'll talk about it. But this, out of everything here, this is what I use on my eczema. All right? Okay, so organization is key when you are, looking to do your face very quickly. I got this at Amazon. If you follow me on Instagram at IamDionDean, then you've already seen this. But I got this on Amazon. I got this for my brushes at Goodwill. And so my brushes were from everywhere, but I got this from Goodwill to organize my brushes. I have my foundations here, my lipsticks here, my lip liners here, and some eye products here. I have my concealers here. I have my mascaras and eyeliners here. I have my nude lippies here. I have my red lippies here. Not my reds and my pinks, those bright colors. I have them there. I have eyeshadow palettes here. some more eyeshadow palettes here, and then I have my blushes down here. So I say that to say when I'm doing my face, I know that I can go bim, bam, boom, bam, bam, boop, 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 boop. And you like that? Boop, 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 boop. And I know where everything is, and so it's just very quick and easy for me. So organization is key. So let's pick out foundation, lip, eyeshadow palette, and we'll go get started on our face. I'm toying with whether or not I want to wear my new Urban Decay or my Pat McGrath. I'm looking past you outside. It isn't, it's humid. Let me not play myself. I was gonna say it's not as humid as it has been, but it's still humid. And so I'm gonna go in with the Pat McGrath that I got on Saturday. Shout out to those of you who watched the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me and my friend act a fool at the mall. And so I talked about it being very light and not needing a lot. So there we go. I am not using, oh, this is so good. I'm not using concealer today because I'm not really going out and doing things. I'm running errands. I'm about to go to Target, Trader Joe's. So that's one pump. Oh, I just love this. And with foundation, and if I wanted to do an extra pump, I'd get more coverage, but I really don't. I'm just running errands, so I'm not trying to do a full face. So here we go. You can see the discoloration there. Let's see how much it covers. Actually covers a lot. This feels so good. I promise you. And you guys, for those of you who are following me from Dallas, those of you who are following me from Chicago, where it does get to 100 degrees during the summer, you don't want anything that's too much on your face. Okay, so here's one pump each. Because I have a lot of discoloration over here, I'm going to do an extra pump. This is my Artiste brush. Another thing about being quick with makeup is having the right tools. And so love this Artiste brush, the Artiste brush. This was gifted to me when I was working as the beauty and style expert for Good Morning Texas. I've lived so many lives. I'm sitting here like, when did I get this? But yes, I presented this brand on Good Morning Texas, so they sent me a set, and I love it. So let's do, just in my problem areas, let's just do one more. But you can find dupes of this brush everywhere. But this is an Artiste brush, because I don't have time. My brush, I need brushes that work one time. I can't, I can't play around with trying to fix stuff. So, I love it. My skin just looks healthy. And I actually like a matte face. That's why I love Rihanna. Or love Fenty Beauty, but this is, I love this. This is beautiful. Okay, so eyebrows. I don't know how I'm gonna do this eyebrow with y'all. Okay, I'm gonna work it out. I just learned how to do this, okay, so don't judge me. So at my event, at Rose and Rosy Cheeks, at my event, I had an instructor come and show us how to really do makeup right. I have been doing my makeup for years. As I told you, did I tell you guys this? That I used to work for Clinique. So I used to wear a lab coat. I was a promotional consultant for them. And actually, little known fact, when I made my move to Chicago, how I got there job-wise is I worked at the Clinique counter at Water Tower. So, little known fact, that's how I hustled my way to Chicago. That's how I've hustled my way everywhere, is makeup, really, and being a promotional consultant. But let me tell you something. Just because you know what you're doing doesn't mean you don't need to learn some extra tips and tricks. And so I really needed a brow trick because I felt like my brow game was not the best. And so she taught me, which I kind of already knew, but not really. So I'm just laying the foundation, which is what she said. You just lay the foundation of your eyebrow. And right now I'm using the Ka-Brow by Benefit, which lasts all day in this South Florida humidity, because you know I'm quick to wipe an eyebrow off. All right, so there's that. And then, okay, let me do it this way. Oh Lord, I can't see. Hold on. There we go. All right, there we go. We've laid the foundation. My desk is in the way, so I can't see what I'm doing. Not my desk, like my arm. Okay, you guys know what I mean. All right. Some of you, I hear some of you asking in your heads, why is she using the brush? Why is she not using a pencil? So I actually do both, but with this new trick, I'm trying to expand my boundaries. And so I know you're like, Dion, this is not quick. When you're learning something new, it is not. And so this just adds like an extra minute or two to my routine. But once I master it, and once you master it, it'll be quick to you. Okay? All right. So. Ooh, all right. So what I've learned, because what will happen is I would get in the mirror, and if I made a mistake, I just wipe off the whole brow. And she's like, no. So you draw that on, you get your brows in order. And what she said was this front part to kind of comb it up, which I wasn't doing. Right? So that looks like a lot of brow. She said, don't be scared. And so I kind of knew to do this trick, but I didn't really know because I just pencil and go. All right. So you get a concealer brush, get some concealer on there, move back some, and you carve out the shape that you want. Epic, right? And I've seen YouTubers do this, but they just made it look really hard, and I didn't know how they got that shape. But she said you do the top. See, look at that. Looks perfect, right? Ooh, yeah. You see that? So it's gonna take some getting used to because I'm still just like, oh my gosh, it's such a long video. Okay, hold on. All right. Sorry, I'm like not talking. All right. And then you just go over the top. And wherever you think you made a mistake, just carve it out. Yee! Yes, I love. So this one still looks a bit darker than this one, but I'm going to Target. I don't care. All right. So let's get into the actual doing of the makeup. This is actually where it's just really, really easy. Okay? Okay. So remember when I told you that organization is key in having everything at your disposal? So what I want you to do is find a palette that has colors that you will wear 70 to 80% or maybe 100% of the times that you wear makeup. And so the Colourpop Perception Makeup Shayla collaboration palette, had a brain fart, is that for me. This is a palette that I travel with. This is the palette that has most of the colors that I will wear on a daily basis, as you can see from like all the mess that's there. So that's the palette that I love. You can also, if you really want to invest, one of my favorite makeup brands, this is my ink blot palette. You can build a palette. We have an ink blot store here in South Florida at Aventura Mall. And so these are colors that I use a lot as well, as you can see from its dirtiness. And so I have eyeshadows, but I also have a blush in here, so I travel with that as well. So, you know, you don't have to have, I love makeup and I love palettes and you know, trying different things out. You don't have to do that. Just find, you know, one or two good palettes. You can get a good Anastasia palette. You can, like I said, Colourpop has some of the greatest palettes. Here's another one. This is the Cute AF palette that I love because I love rusts and golds and things like that. You know what? Let's use this one because this is going to be a good one to show you how quick and easy it is to do a makeup look. Okay, so 3 colors. at max that I will use on my eyes. So the three that I'm going to use are, I'm going to use this one on my transition. I don't know what, I'm not a beauty YouTuber. Louis. So we're going to use Louis. What is this? Mischief. And then Note to Self. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a transition color. You always want to tap in and go like that. Tap it just to wipe the excess off. The thing with the brushes is wherever you put your brush first is where it's going to, where the most pigment is going to stick. And so lightly get in your crease. And like I said, the first couple of times you do this, you're going to be like, what am I doing? You're going to think everything looks wrong, but it doesn't. It all comes together. So I brush it on lightly, and then we're going to go to the other. And you just brush it ever so lightly in the crease. In the crease, you're basically like rolling along the socket of your eye, okay? That's what I call it, rolling along the socket. All right? So I don't, at the event, she's like, dust off your brush. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. Okay, so we're gonna go, I don't. So I dip it in this brown color, the Mischief color right here. I don't wash off the brush, I probably should. And I go in the corner like that, just at the end. Chew the meat, spit out the bones, people. That's why you buy the palettes for yourself and you play with them and you do whatever works for you. And so no, I don't go through my brushes and wipe them off every time. I just don't. So there's that. This needs to be blended out a little bit. Okay, then you can either take this flat brush. A lot of times I just take my finger, I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm actually going to take this color here. This is Girls Night Out, GNO. And I'm going to go into this peachy color here. And I'm just going to lightly lay it down right in here. See? Right? 3 colors, y'all. 3. I don't have that time for 8, 9, 10 colors. Sometimes when I'm playing around, I'll do it because I've watched a video and it just looks so pretty that I'll do it. But every day, no. And so what I'll do with that same brush that has the colors on it, just to blend it in and make it look like it's all working together, I'll go from the corner all the way out. Same thing here. Corner all the way out, just to make it look like it's how do you like? Ooh. Now, one thing you can do, and I do this with my finger, again, you know, make sure your fingers are clean. Of course, you wouldn't wash your hands. That dark color here, I'll put my finger in it, and just to make it look like it's a smoky eye. Ooh, yes, child. Same here. See how that just added another dimension? I don't have any mascara. Hold please, let me go get some mascara. Okay, so one of my favorite mascaras is the L'Oreal Voluminous. Can you see that? Voluminous Lash Paradise. It's my favorite drugstore mascara. I don't do a lot of drugstore, but mascara I will, because I don't know, I think L'Oreal just has some of the best when it comes to drugstore mascara. Do you see that? Oh, you see that already? Looks like I have on false lashes. This one does it for you. And you know, I love a CVS and the coupons, honey. So you can get like $3 off, $5 off, or you like spend $20 and you get $10 off with CVS. So I always stock up on this mascara. I like to spend time on my mascara, but I won't do that because I don't want to hold you guys up. On a normal day though, I spend a good minute on each lash, on each eye. Look at that. Can you imagine if I really just spent time on it? Look at that. Doesn't clump up. It's just really great. All right, let me do this one really quickly. you guys get the idea, all right? Because I seriously would just sit here and like work on my eyelashes. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now, as far as blush, my favorite blush for brown skin is this Taj Mahal by NARS. This was the color that was created for Naomi Campbell. It's orange, but it has some gold in it. And literally, smile. Smile. And there you go. Now, I would typically just wear a nude lip with this, but I'm going to give you a red lip. Now for me, red lips are like the dotting on the eye, the crossing of the T, crossing of the T to your look. And so if you really just want to wow them, wear a red lip. So this is the lip bar. Got this at Target. This is in color, I think it's Boy Trouble. Yes, Boy Trouble. I have a collection of red lipsticks. One of my favorites is the Sephora Lip Stain in 1, number 1. But I really like this one too because it stays on. So yeah, I know that this is longer than 5 minutes, but that's because I was talking you guys through it, but it really does not have to take a long time. Ooh, pull away. There we go. It doesn't have to take a long time. As you see, I have 3 colors on my eye, used my finger, smoked it out underneath. The eyebrows, once I learned how to do my eyebrows, like it's only literally been like 2 weeks since I learned how to do them correctly. But once I master that, my makeup routine will really be like 10 minutes. But yeah, this is like a 10-minute look, just giving a little extra time to the brows. I love this. I think I may need to go somewhere else. Let me go take my husband to lunch or something. But yeah, don't have any highlighter, didn't add anything. The thing about this this that I love is that it already has glimmer in it, so you can see on my cheeks where there's a little bit of gold already, so I don't have to you know, add the highlight. And the foundation, the Pat McGrath that I use, is so lightweight, so you can see my skin peeking through, but you don't see most of the blemishes, and that comes to the products that I use before I put on my makeup. So when you have eczema, it's really important. The products that you use on your skin is really important, and exfoliating and just getting that new healthy skin together. Do not use anything that's too abrasive. That's why I was saying, like the Say Knives, no. I like Bliss and I like Neutrogena because it's very fine salts that they use, and clays and whatever they use in that thing. It's very fine, and you're just very gentle with your skin, so you're not, you know, doing more damage. And then of course, staying away from the milk and the cheese. I love a good cheese, a good Gouda, a good blue cheese, a nice brie on a cracker. And so that's why I'm always breaking out. But for 2019, I am laying off the cheese so that my skin can do what it needs to do. But I hope this was good for you. I know it's longer than a 5-minute video. I really want to keep it short and succinct, but I wanted to walk you through it and show you the products that make my life easier and my organization, because it really does help you go quicker in your makeup routine. It's just having the right tools and the right organization so that when you're ready to go, everything's just there. So yeah. Hope you liked it. Let me know if you want me to do more. I love doing this kind of stuff. I play my makeup all the time, and so I have, as you saw, I have a lot of palettes to play with. So, you know, maybe we do a green smoky eye, which I love. I love a good green smoky eye. Maybe I give you a pink lip. But yeah, let me know what you'd like to see, and I will oblige because I love makeup. All right. Hit like, let me know that you love this video so that I can give you more, and of course, subscribe, and we'll just give you more makeup. All right. Love you. We never pay retail. Bye. Oh, we pay retail for perfume and bags and makeup though. That's what we pay retail for. All right.